I'm Rob Whitfield with the Orange County Register, and welcome to OCN2 for Monday, January 19th. Last night in Huntington Beach, 3 people were ejected when a vehicle traveling at high speed on Warner Avenue near Graham Street lost control and flipped over. The vehicle rammed into a streetlight and damaged a block wall. Police say the vehicle may have been involved in a street race with another car described by witnesses as a silver Scion. That vehicle did not stop when the other car crashed, and police were unable to locate it. The 3 ejected, along with 3 other passengers in the same car, were transported to area hospitals, reportedly with non-life-threatening injuries. In Anaheim yesterday afternoon, what began as a planned pro-Israel rally quickly turned into a shouting match when pro-Israeli and pro-Palestinian protesters lined opposite sides of Brookhurst Street to speak out about the fighting in Gaza. In the neighborhood known as Little Gaza, the demonstrations lasted from about 2:30 to 5 p.m., with about 175 people gathered by the protest's end. Police, including mounted units on horseback, mostly kept the crowd separated and yelling at each other from across the street, although there were some tense moments when individuals crossed the street and confronted the opposition. Yesterday's unusually warm weather drew Orange County residents to the beaches in numbers normally seen on a summer day. In Laguna Beach, extra lifeguard towers opened to deal with an estimated 18,000 beachgoers. Despite the warm air, the chilly water likely kept most beachgoers from doing more than dipping their toes. Jurors in the public corruption case of ex-Sheriff Mike Carona acquitted Carona on all but one charge Friday, saying they doubted the credibility of Don Heidel and that the audio tapes of Carona talking about cash and gifts weren't convincing enough for a conviction. Carona called the verdict a miracle. The jury did convict the one-star sheriff of felony witness tampering. Carona faces anywhere from probation to 20 years in federal prison. A date for sentencing has not been set, and Carona's attorney plans an appeal of the witness tampering conviction. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and as we remember and celebrate Dr. King's legacy, be aware that federal, state, and county offices will be closed, as will banks, schools, and the post office. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is one of 3 United States federal holidays to commemorate an individual person. Ronald Reagan signed the holiday into law in 1983, and it was first observed in 1986. King was assassinated in 1968 at the age of 39. Had he lived, King would have turned 80 this year on January 15th. And you can read more about all of these stories and get your breaking news all day at ocregister.com.